Alright, bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bertemu kita kembali dalam kelas USMG10 Fundamentals of Management Summer 2020. Today we are going to learn topic number 8, Communication and Information Management. But before we begin our class, for those of you who previously took USEC 11, especially Flynn dengan Florida, you may skip the first part of this topic sebab macam you dah belajar dalam communication punya topik, but the rest of you pay attention. But if you want to learn yang Flynn dengan Florida, if you want to learn ke nak belajar semula apa semua kan, tak ada masalah. Okay, you may listen to this video. Okay, tak ada, there's no harm for you to skip ke, nak dengar ke, tak ada masalah. Okay, because at the end of the day, it is you yang bertanggungjawab with your own carry marks ke, with your own performance apa semua tu kan. Okay, so without any further ado, let's just begin. Okay, so what is an effective communication? It can be defined as a transfer of understanding and meaning from one person to another. So dalam in our daily life, okay, it is a routine that we need to talk to somebody kan. Tak kisahlah kalau kita ada dekat campus, we want to talk with our friends, we want to talk with our classmates, we want to talk with our lecturers. There's always a communication there. Kalau kat rumah, kita nak bercakap dengan adik-beradik kita nak bercakap dengan parents kita, hatta kita pun ada, kadang-kadang kita pun bercakap dengan kita punya pets kan, dengan kucing ke apa semua, dengan hamster pun nak bercakap juga. So effective communication requires several important steps in the process. Okay, this is the part that some of you can escape. If you don't want to escape, it's okay. So the first effective communication requires 7 steps of elements apa semua tu dipanggil sebagai the communication process. The first element ataupun the first step dalam effective communication, that you have to have sender. Okay, who is the sender? Let's say lah, the example is you have something to talk to your friends kan, nak cakap there's the news, kita flash news ataupun any kind of gossip that you want to convey, you want to share with your friends. You do not want to hold it on your own, walaupun member kata suruh diam, tapi you want to share juga, nak luahkan, kata apa, maybe nak luahkan rasa tak puas hati apa semua tu. So anything, okay, anything, a conversation, a communication has to begin with a sender, and the sender has to have a message. Kalau macam setakat borak kosong tu, that is not effective communication lah. But then it will be effective as a, orang kata apa, mukadimah, orang kata apa, pembuka bicara dalam mana-mana conversation. So dekat sini, let's say lah, you are the sender, you have something, you have to spill something to your friends kan. So nanti you have the message. You have the message, but in that message you have to encode first. Okay, you are converting your thought tu, okay, you are converting ataupun you are making the thought kata apa, you are making up the thought in your head tu, yang ada cerita tu, into kata apa, to convert into fathomable form of communication. Okay, encoding punya proses ni, it is influenced by 4 factors: skills, knowledge, and then the cultural system, lagi satu attitude. Okay, kenapa skill ni penting dalam encoding of a message? Sebab the way how you talk to your friends kan, the way how you have manners apa semua tu, manners tu dalam attitude ni. The manners tu maksudnya dalam skill lah, macam kemahiran kita bercakap. Okay, kadang-kadang kita ni orang kata apa, bercakap tapi it is inaudible. Okay, bukanlah inaudible kan, itu kalau misalnya video. Contoh macam kalau kita cakap buruk kawan kita tak faham kita cakap. So we need to have that skill. It is influenced by our own skill. And then the knowledge, okay, the knowledge of the context of the communication. You want to talk shit, brother. You want to talk bad about other people kan. You want to talk bad about other people, tapi you yourself don't know that person that you want to talk about. Faham tak? Let's say lah, kalau macam you have some tea to spill kan, nak cerita, nak bergosip dengan kawan, kau tahu lah bla-bla simpulan ni, okay? Kalau awak tahu kata apa, the person that the other friends yang cerita tu, tak ada masalah lah. Maybe you have a very well elaborated knowledge in that, orang kata apa, in that context pasal seseorang tu yang diorang cerita tu. Jadi you have the proper knowledge untuk relatekan one thing to another. Contohnya bila member cerita, budak ni apa masalah dia apa semua, lepas tu nanti you pun cabar hati. Dalam hati tu cakap, patutlah maybe dia tak perform ke, ataupun dia tak nak masuk impact ke. I don't know your generation punya talk masa belajar ni. I cannot recall lah, tak ingat dah dulu masa zaman belajar borak pasal apa kan. Borak pasal tempat makan tu, yelah ada salah satu. Okay, so and then the third element in encoding a message is the attitude. Okay, how do we perceive the message? Okay, kadang-kadang macam how masuk ke attitude ni, the way we want to encode message tu macam mana dia bergantung pada persekitaran jugalah, environment, whether macam emotion ke apa semua tu. And then last sekali kita ada cultural system. Kalau dalam orang kata apa, kalau kita kat Malaysia kan, mana-mana tempat lah, okay, budaya mengumpat ni adalah prevalent, okay. Macam ada ustaz cakap kan, mengumpat ni sangat seronok, okay. Lagi-lagi kalau orang yang mendengar kita, orang yang respon tu macam lagi dia participate kan. So kalau kita nak cakap pasal orang kata apa, national culture ni, it depends on our cultural system, whether to talk about this thing is proper or not. Macam tu lah. Okay, and then encoding ni kita ada message tu sendiri. What is the message? The message itu benda yang the thing that you want to tell lah, the thing that you want to convey, to deliver to your friends. Okay, contohnya dalam textbook kata apa, if you are texting your friends, the words written tu, the writing is the message. Kalau you bercakap, the spoken words are the message. If we draw a picture, the picture itself is a message kan, nak tunjuk how kata apa, the emotion of kata apa, the emotion through drawing, macam tu lah. Okay, that is the message. Okay, and then message tu akan go to channel. Okay, channel ni any kind of kata apa, medium lah. Okay, kalau macam dalam lecture, kalau macam dalam physical face to face punya lecture, okay, the channel is the classroom. Okay, it is the medium. Kalau tak ada classroom, tak boleh PDP jalankan. So kalau kita nak cakap pasal kata apa, kalau kita nak borak, kalau kita nak gunakan contoh waktu online learning ni, the channel would be YouTube. Sebab okay, I love uploading my videos to YouTube, so you can watch it anytime. Okay, that is the channel. So after I uploaded the message, the video dekat YouTube, now it's time for you to listen to my lecture kan. So to my online lecture, so there will occur decoding punya part. Okay, the step of decoding, yang mana you retranslate the message that the sender gives you. Okay, inilah maksudnya, it is a very important part. Sebab decoding punya part ni sama je, it is influenced by the same elements in encoding. Okay, based on the skill, based on attitude, based on knowledge dengan cultural system. Let's say lah, contohnya macam kalau macam this USMG10 is a social science punya subject, okay, but it is on the fundamental level. So macam anyone from different field of expertise ke, kalau masuk discourse pun senang nak faham. So but then let's say kalau macam nanti later on kan, you want to take advanced accounting ke, ataupun bukanlah advanced, financial derivative ke, mathematical of finance ke, apa semua tu, most probably for someone who is already in the 3rd or 4th year of engineering school, okay, dia nak buat macam kata apa, specialization. Okay, dia nak buat specialization in finance. Let's say dia buat macam tu, dia terus tak skip the fundamental level of mathematics or finance, dia terus masuk dekat advanced level. So maybe dia will be struggle kat situ lah. Sebab apa? Sebab dia punya knowledge dengan dia punya knowledge tu tak dah jauh. Dah kata apa, dah disperse jauh sangat dah. One is from different discipline, another one is from different discipline. So jadi dekat situ communication tak efektif. Okay, kalau kita nak cakap pasal skill, kita kuat kalau kita cakap dengan budak-budak kan, kita akan buat dengan orang kata apa, bahasa yang mudah, yang macam betul-betul dia boleh faham. Kita takkanlah guna macam kita borak dengan budak kecil kan. Adik-adik, okey, sedasar warsa ini wajarkah jika kita tak payahlah macam tu, kita cakaplah nak ke tak nak, elok ke tak, buruk tak. Kita takkan cakap macam orang dewasa kepada budak kan. So budak has a very limited skill. Dia nak proses the message tu. Sebab itulah when we want to talk to someone, okay, let's say we are at the same level of with the one that we talk to, okay, and then lepas decoding ni, kalau decoding dah berjaya, decoding ni akan sampai ke receiver lah. So that is step 5 dengan 6 lah, recording dengan receiver. So how to ensure that the message is received well and clear? Through feedback. Okay, feedback ni maklum balas. Maksudnya contohnya lah, paling senang sekali kalau saya bagi lecture and then you tanya dalam kelas for confirmation kan, through tanya WhatsApp. So maksudnya polisi ni, rule ni maksudnya bla 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 macam ni ke? So saya, oh betul lah tu. Okay, macam saya cakap, okay betul. Yes, this is how awak kata apa yang awak cakap tu betul lah, apa yang saya nak sampaikan. So there's a feedback there. Maksudnya apa yang saya bagi tahu tu sampai dekat awak, macam tu. Okay, alright. Dalam communication process there will be noises. Bukan setakat orang kata apa, noises ni kita ada literal noises. We have macam bising, like betul-betul bising. And then kita ada orang kata apa, a part of noises dalam communication process ni, orang kata apa, skill yang tak sama kan, yang macam saya cakap tadi. That is also part of noise. Alright. Okay, so written versus verbal communication. The advantages of written communications are tangible, verifiable and more permanent than oral communication. Typically, both sender and receiver have a record of the communication. Okay, so the message can be stored for an indefinite period of time. So kalau macam dia nak compare between written and verbal communication. Written ni, you write something kan on that paper. So that paper can be preserved, can be stored in indefinite period of time. Macam contohnya kan, you buy novel, you simpan buku tu lama-lama kan, dia takkan hilang lah, unless kalau you duduk dekat kawasan rumah yang banyak dengan anak-anak. By the end of the year dah hancur, kena makan apa semua tu kan. Itu lain lah. Okay, ini kita cakap, kita assume that the place tak ada benda nak kena hujan ke susah ke apa semua. It can be stored in a place in which that kind of written communication ataupun manuscript apa semua tu boleh, it can be stored for an indefinite time. Okay, and then the second advantage is comes from the process itself. Written communications are more likely to be well thought of, logical and clear. Maksud dia dekat sini, bila kita nak menulis, okay, bila kita nak sampaikan sesuatu, kita nak menulis. Contoh kita guna calculator pula, kita guna komputer. We want to write an assignment, okay. Tapi bila kita tulis, kita macam, alamak, this doesn't make sense at all. So we can redact. Okay, kalau dulu kita panggil redact lah, sekarang kita panggil edit. Okay, backspace. Lepas tu kita write back the the sentence that we want to write, okay, and then in a manner yang where the assessor will understand what you are trying to say. Okay, so dekat sini written punya communication, it is well planned. Okay, maksudnya thought out tu memang betul-betul proses pemikiran tu kita lalu. Kita bukan macam oral. Kita nak berfikir, kalau oral communication, bila kita nak respond tu, we have a limited time of processing kan. Jadi macam kita kena immediately respond to the to the question ke, to any kind of conversation kita apa conversation ke. So kita nak reply balik orang tu macam kena orang kata apa, kena pemikiran dia punya proses tu tak lama, dia sekejap je compare dengan written punya communication. Okay, so the drawback of written communication is that it can be more precise, but it also consumes a great deal of time. Sebab itulah your written assignment is given kata apa, the first week of your of the semester. Okay, your lecturer will not give you assignment. Kalau assignment ada 14 minggu, okay, bagi assignment on week 10. Tak boleh lah macam tu kan. Okay, kenalah bagi awal-awal, so you can plan your study. You can plan when to do your assignment. You can plan how do you want to carry out this assignment. Contohnya cari resources ke, and then baru write up, buat write up ke, ataupun tak kisahlah macam mana. Okay, but then it consumes a great deal of time. Tapi kalau kita bercakap, kita berborak, we really macam cakap, macam kita boleh fikir, kita boleh orang kata apa, fikir masa-masa cakap tu kan. But then dia lagi cepat. Maybe kalau you baca balik macam dalam textbook kata apa, kalau menulis dalam exam kan, okay, kalau kita nak cakap sebenarnya 20 markah, tapi cakap ni kalau kita verbally orang kata apa, express the words yang kita tulis kat dalam script tu maybe dalam 5 minit je. Okay, tak sampai pun sejam. Kita menulis lama sampai 30 minit kan. Okay, tu contohnya. Okay, and then the other major disadvantage is the lack of feedback. Oral communications allow receivers to respond rapidly to what they think they hear. However, written communications don't have a built-in feedback mechanism. Okay, so dekat sini a good example that I can give you is that macam mana macam kadang-kadang bila setengah kerja ataupun masa belajar, when your lecturer give kata apa, kita assume masa zaman-zaman masuk ada kat face to face punya kelas kan. Bila your lecturer bagi instruction, my lecturer bagi instruction dekat classmate through orang kata apa, learning management system, okay, kita baca je lah. So macam the tendency untuk tanya soalan as a response to the assignment tu, kita takkan tanya. Okay, kita takkan tanya macam reply message sebab we know we have time, benda tu tersimpan lama. Okay, tapi kalau macam ada oral communication dalam kelas, bila lecturer sebut balik pasal assignment tu, akan adalah orang kata apa, bertubi-tubi soalan yang akan ditanya. Sebab apa? Sebab tak tahu kenapa, sebab macam it is easier that way. Okay, kalau macam written, susah nak dapat respon, feedback tu sendiri susah nak dapat. Okay, I hope you understand lah dia punya drawback yang the example that I give to you. Okay, alright. So organizational grapevine. What is organizational grapevine? Okay, grapevine ni yang tahu kan, grapevine yang macam apa nama jenis yang tumbuhan yang it just attach, tak tahulah, melingkar. Okay, grapevine macam tu lah. Okay, the grapevine is an unofficial way that communication takes place in an organization. It is neither authorized nor supported by the organization. Rather, information is spread by word of mouth and even though electronic means. Okay, grapevine ni, it is an unofficial group ataupun kata apa, group of people yang communicate within each other. Okay, it is not approved, but then it is not kata apa, it is not prohibited by the organisation. Sebab apa? Grapevine ni dia punya ada pro, dia punya cons juga. Jadi macam nak disband, orang kata apa, nak prohibit such activity pun susah. Nak orang kata apa, nak endorse this kind of activity pun susah. Okay, contohnya lah kan. Okay, macam point number 3, ironically, good information passes among us rapidly, but bad information travels even faster. The grapevine gets information out to organizational members as quickly as possible. Okay, selalunya kan kalau macam bila company ada good news, the tendency for the news spread by the grapevine tu is usually true, correct. Tapi kalau macam bad news, selalunya organisasi grapevine tu dia macam ada, nanti kita akan cakap pasal filtering effect tu kan. Dia macam jadi bercampur bau. Kita tak tahu yang mana betul, mana salah. Okay, we just have to wait with that kind of thing. Okay, kalau macam bad news, contohnya plant shutdown ke, ataupun nak laying off several workers ke, susah lah. Sebab macam orang nak bela diri masing-masing. Jadinya bila kita bad news ni selalunya dia travels faster, tapi dia orang kata apa, nak kata bukanlah authenticity dia, the truthfulness for that message tu susah nak capai. Okay, so non-verbal gestures, gestures in communication. Okay, forgive my grammar. Okay, do not judge me. You may want to judge me lah. Okay, nak judge lah. Okay, jangan depan I, nanti I broken hearted. Okay, so body language refers to gestures, facial configurations and other movement of the body. Okay, of the body. Okay, a smile, for example, say something different from a smile. Hand motions, facial expressions and other gestures can communicate emotions or temperament such as aggression, fear, shyness, arrogance, joy and anger. Okay, body language kadang-kadang macam, bukanlah kadang-kadang, kalau you rasakan dalam lecture bosan kan, kalau face to face, if someone, a student who respects the lecturer so much, dia nampak lah dia punya tension, dia nak keep up with the lecture, and then dia punya body language tu macam tak selesa ke, macam apa orang kata apa, flex, I don't know, flexing body ke, macam you know, betulkan urat kan, I don't know, waktu macam petik, bukan petik, pop your finger, tak tahulah sebut macam mana lah. Rumah ni macam dah limited sangat information kan. Okay, nampak benda-benda tu macam it signifies that the lecture is boring. Okay, kalau if the lecture is very interesting, kita boleh nampak tau, lecturer boleh nampak that you are invested in that class. Okay, in that session. Sebab macam bila ramai response daripada student, maksudnya you are engaged and then you are very interested in that class. Tapi kalau macam lemau, okay, lepas tu main telefon, lepas tu macam buat benda yang sepatutnya tak buat dalam kelas, tu maksudnya dia body lah, dia bosan lah tu kan, macam tertidur. And then kalau nak lagi sadel tu, contohnya macam kalau macam ada orang shade you kan, okay, being shady, macam kita selalu jeling-jeling mata kan kat orang tu, itu macam is a part of body language jugalah. Okay, and ni kita ada verbal intonation, refers to the emphasis someone gives to words or phrases. Yang ni yang macam ni lah, macam selalunya written communication susah lah kita nak tahu what kind of intonation yang that kind of written form of communication tu ditunjuk. Contohnya lah kan, macam ada macam ni, okay, why, kenapa, lepas tu ada kenapa, okay, lepas tu kita ada apa, kenapa, janganlah buat macam ni, macam tu lah, macam you can imagine kan. Okay, this is so cringy. Okay, alright, okay, ni verbal intonation. Alright, and then, okay, what are the barriers to effective communication? Okay, this one, Flynn dengan Florida kalau nak skip lah. Okay, so what is the first barrier? Okay, is filtering. Filtering, the deliberate manipulation of information to make it appear more favorable to the receiver. Filtering ni contohnya macam kalau kita nak cakap, kita nak sampaikan sesuatu berita kan, kita nak sampaikan satu berita dekat bos kita ke, dekat kita punya colleague ke, kita macam nak control the information available. Maksudnya kita nak bagi tahu information yang it will favor the receiver. Okay, contohnya kalau kita cerita kat manager, okay, manager nak dengar apa nak dengar. Okay, bukan apa nak dengar, macam kita filter sendiri benda yang bos kita patut tahu, benda apa bos kita tak patut tahu. Okay, even though eventually the information will be revealed juga kan akhirnya, but then filtering effect tu will be available, will still be there. Okay, and then kita ada selective perception, you just want to hear what you want to hear, that is selective perception. And then information overload, when the amount of information one has to work with exceeds one processing capacity. Banyak sangat at one time. Okay, Zuri, you need to teach this. Zuri, you need to teach this. Zuri, this is a new course. Zuri, this is a new course you need to teach. Okay, make sure in that new course you need to prepare blah blah blah. Okay, don't forget that new courses ataupun new subject in that program, you need to make tutorial with your student. Oh banyaknya. Okay, there's a lot of things to process. Okay, human unlimited punya creature tau. Walaupun tak kisahlah sehebat-hebat orang mana pun, there will always be something short in that person. Kita tak akan tahu, okay? Sebab macam this is part of aib kan, okay? Macam Allah tak akan tunjuk apa, Allah tutup aib kita. Sebab apa? Kita macam people, other people will see us, okay? Dia tak tahu kita punya who are we, siapa kita sebenarnya, macam tu kan. So macam kata apa, sehebat mana pun, at the end of the day kita akan ada kelemahan kita sendiri, macam tu. So macam kalau the information overload tu, macam I love to take things slow and steady. Macam bukannya bug, okay, dapat je assignment apa semua, kena terus kata apa, fikir cepat-cepat. In a way, the rate of you to process the information tu bagus, lagi cepat lagi bagus. Tapi some people love to work with slow pace, okay, steady but consistent. Maksudnya kerja jalan tapi slow and steady, okay, I don't know, macam tu. So kalau kita nak bercakap, when the manager nanti dah jadi boss, bila nak sampaikan information tu, make sure bagi satu. Kalau nak bagi banyak pun, kalau nak bagi banyak sekali masa, you have to make sure yang adalah dia punya macam kat mana nak berhenti, kat mana nak teruskan. Make sure that the receiver tu faham satu persatu at one time, okay. Bukannya tak payahlah nak tunggu like, okay, minggu ni aku beritahu ni, minggu depan aku beritahu benda lain pula. Bukan, boleh je beritahu satu masa, but then you have to kata apa, reassure ataupun rearrange how the communication punya method that you want to tell your subordinates, okay. Then kita ada emotion, how the receiver feels when a message is received. Pernah dengar tak macam emotion ni macam nak cakap bila apa orang kata, jangan membuat satu keputusan ketika kita marah ke, ketika kita betul-betul happy ke, kita jangan buat keputusan sebab kita terlalu, kita punya emosi tu menguasai diri kita, macam tu. Jadi contohnya macam kita happy sangat yang contohnya macam mana macam happy kita dapat duit banyak. Okay, contohlah kan, nanti dah kaya, jadi orang kaya express, orang salah masuk duit dalam bank account, termasuk dalam juta. Lepas tu ada orang buka viral kat Twitter, tolonglah penerima ni bayar balik kat saya, tapi you don't want to reveal yourself. Okay, macam diam je kan, okay, jadi kaya macam tu. Okay, dia contoh jahat, janganlah ikut. Kalau orang tu tanya, pulangkan balik duit ni kan. Okay, kalau dapat juta, okay, happy, ya Allah, happy je apa semua. Waktu macam masa dia dah decide, okay, dah banyak duit ni, terus beli kereta ke, beli rumah ke, apa kau, okay, terus semua beli. No, tak boleh, okay. Jangan buat keputusan. Sebab nanti at the end of the day, nanti tiba-tiba orang tu jumpa, ni lah orangnya yang curi duit aku, tak nak pulangkan, habislah kena tidak kat mahkamah. Okay, jangan buat keputusan. So emotion tu, that is example lah. Kalau macam kalau dalam communication ni, kita jangan, kalau orang kita sedih, orang cerita benda lagi sedih, okay, kita macam terus marah. Kau kenapa bantu aku? Kau jangan habis semua benda dia cerita. Sekarang lah nanti bila dah reda perasaan nak marah tu, dah surut, okay, it has subsided, okay, baru macam, ya Allah, kenapalah aku buat benda tu, kenapalah aku cakap benda ni, menyesal tak sudah, okay. Jadinya kalau kita cakap yes, bila kita happy, kita marah tu, maksudnya benda tu macam it is a reassurance for the sender lah, yang kita sebenarnya setuju atas benda tu, tapi dia tak tahu yang kita sebenarnya we are filled with a lot of emotions. Sebab tu dalam textbook cakap apa, jangan buat keputusan when you are too happy ke, when you are too angry ke, jangan buat keputusan. You have to kata apa, control your emotions, lepas tu baru fikir masak-masak, okay. And then language, okay, guna ayat-ayat bombastik, like macam back when I was in my Islamic economic classes, Islamic economics theory, Islamic economics thought, okay, there's one lecturer yang caveat lah, apa lagi value laden lah, okay. Mind you, I came from a very, orang kata apa, university yang macam orang kata apa, Malaysia local university lah kan. So English taklah bagus sangat, okay. So kat sini macam, ya Allah, apa dia cakap ni, dia punya ayat terlalu bombastik apa semua, dia tak faham apa disampaikan. So jadi kat situ, dia effective communication tak jadi, terhalang sebab the language is too high, okay. You cannot expect that, I have this kind of, orang kata apa, level of I have this godly level of grammar. So when I give lecture to my students, I can use bombastic words. Lepas tu nanti students kat dalam lecture tu, dalam kelas tu macam terkebil. Lepas tu macam terquiz. Okay, pensel pun nak tahu nak tulis caveat tu macam mana. Okay, but now I know lah kan how to write how to spell caveat, apa maksud caveat tu. Okay, alright. And then gender ni macam ni, senang je. Lelaki ego tak nak dengar cakap perempuan kan, macam fikir dia bagus. Macam ada seorang ahli parlimen ni dari Kelantan tu, yang ada jambang putih tu kan, yang sekarang baru ni jadi pengurusi agensi kerajaan. Okay, yang minta bila one of the members yang belah kerajaan cakap apa semua, dia cantas. Sebab kata apa, macam ni lah kalau orang perempuan bercakap ikut emosi. You see that. Nanti kalau if you are able to find that video, share with your friends. If not, maybe I will find that video lah. Alright, and then national culture, communication differences arising from the different languages the individuals use to communicate, and the national culture of which they are a part of. Okay, sini contohnya lah kan. Contohnya macam bukan setakat dekat orang kata apa, one country to another. Macam kalau kita kat Malaysia juga, have you heard of the word sangap? SANGAP. Okay, sangap, I think dekat Johor sangat tu maksudnya menguap kan. Menguap ke mengantuk ke tak sure. Rasa sangat menguap kot. Okay. Tapi kalau normally other people, kalau sangat tu maksudnya macam you are stimulated kan. Okay. Tapi jadi macam alamak jangan tak ada mata tutup lah. You know lah kan apa maksud sangat tu. Kalau Johor pula sangat maksudnya menguap. Okay. If any of you Johorian yang ada something to defy, okay, nak go against me, please tell me, because I'm not sure what does the sangat mean kat Johor tu. Okay, apa lagi contohnya? Apa lagi? Macam Johor pun cakap kat gebor kita selimut kan. Benda macam tu lah. Okay, kata apa? Tapi that one is language kan. Sorry. My bad. Kalau national culture ni kata apa, budaya kita bercakap tu kan. Macam kalau kita Indonesia, dia also aku kau kan. Apa contohnya? Maybe later I will tell you lah kot. Okay, but then by apa, at this point you may have understood lah what I've thought. Okay, kalau tak faham, saya minta maaf banyak-banyak. Okay, nanti just ask me through WhatsApp je, I will entertain you. Okay, even though lambat atau cepat. Alright, so how to overcome communication barrier? Use feedback. Okay, kalau macam dalam lecture saya tanya, okay, kalau tak faham tanya. Lepas tu nanti adalah time-nya, okay, faham ke tak video tu, I'm not asking for the feedback. Kadang-kadang bila tanya pun sebab written kan, okay, you don't know whether kata apa, kalau WhatsApp tahulah siapa yang baca, siapa tak baca. So kalau macam use feedback tu, kalau macam tak ada respon, I assume that you understand the lecture. Okay, kalau macam tanya, maksudnya there's something wrong lah. So I need to readdress the issue yang bermain di fikiran anda semua. Okay, and then simplify language, use easy words. Janganlah guna ayat-ayat, janganlah guna perkataan yang memang susah nak dicapai kan. Macam kata apa, guna je ayat mudah. Even though nanti bila you dah jadi kata apa, nak buat final year paper ke, nak buat assignment ke apa ke, lecturers, they appreciate the simple kata apa, the simple words, because the mission for you to write an academic paper, to make sure, to ensure you want to, the message that you are trying to tell, okay, is understandable. So nanti macam orang yang kata apa, readers tak rasa susah bila nak baca. So kita kena faham, even though kita macam hebat, tapi kita kena letakkan diri kita in general. Okay, so and then listen actively, sentiasa mendengar. Okay, listen for the full meaning of the message without making premature judgment or interpretation, or thinking about what you are going to say in response. Contohnya macam orang tu tak habis cakap tapi kita dah potong. That is, orang kata apa, you are not actively listening to the message. Okay, and then constraint emotion. Okay, hadkan hadkan dia punya emosi tu. Jangan terlalu biarkan diri kita ni dimakan oleh emosi bila nak bila bercakap. Kita kena control, kita kena pandai. Okay, as you grow older, you will know lah how to control your emotions. Tapi me myself, I don't think that I can control my emotions lah kan. Okay, and then watch non-verbal cues. Tengok body language ataupun pay attention to the verbal intonation. Kalau macam orang tu kan macam I had this experience nak beli telefon baru dekat Zenhang. Oh, there is one bitch, ya Allah, kan dah termencarut kan. I really despise her lah. Macam the first time I went to that store, okay, I look around, and then I already have the money to buy lah, because I already decided kan, tengok banyak video apa semua tu. So one of the promoter, dia approach me, okay, dia pandang atas bawah, like macam you know yang baru-baru ni Zara kan, like kau dah tengok aku atas bawah memang kau tak mampu ke Nor. So macam nak je cakap, saya cakap dekat, okay, alah kau pun kerja Zenhang, kau tak payah nak feeling lah bodoh. Okay, but then I have kata apa, I have patience. Okay, I am more mature. Okay, let me be the bigger person. But then the rage of wanting to say something back to that salesperson is very, very strong. Sebab dia based on my experience, she was judging me so bad. Dia pandang atas bawah, dia jeling, bila tanya dia macam tak nak jawab. So benda tu kita dah boleh tahu dah. Okay, that is my experience on that lah. I'm not sure if you have experienced those kind of things. Okay, but then kalau dah experience macam pandai lah handle. Okay, tak payah nak cetus drama-drama murahan dekat dekat tempat awam. Okay, gitu. Alright. And then issues in organizational communication. Okay, legal and security issues and personal interaction. So dalam textbook tu, in your textbook ada satu part ni yang macam yang warna-warni kan, yang macam dia banyak gambar, tulisan dia besar-besar tu. That one you use it just to read. Macam dia macam device dia macam internet, email, hardware apa semua tu, you baca je. Okay, I'm not going to put questions your final examination on that matter. You just for your own understanding yang dengan dia punya kita tambah pengetahuan. Okay, so legal and security issues dalam communication. Contohnya macam dekat sini, legal and security issues, contohnya macam baru-baru ni I found out dekat Twitter ada seorang ada seorang user ni, dia bagi tahu dekat di tweet lah, dia kata her teacher send naked videos kan. Dia punya teacher tu hantar naked videos. Lepas tu dia kata salah hantar, sebenarnya nak hantar kat orang lain. Okay, sebenarnya benda tu dia nak hantar kat student tu sebab dia miang. Okay, gatal garik nak mampus. Bodoh ni cikgu kan. Okay, so dekat sini dah salah gunakan lah. Macam you are supposed to learn online, but then you are so horny, you want to send the videos of you jerking off. Like, what the hell? Okay, tak payahlah bodoh sangat, dah besar kan. Okay, apa lagi contohnya macam my father, okay, macam bapa saya dulu, he had this one kind of issue yang mana this one anonymous email user dekat dalam company, dia macam orang kata distribute hantar mesej besar-besaran. Dia cakap dekat dalam mesej tu macam email layang kan. Okay, dia cakap my father has a big house, kaya apa semua. Lepas tu macam lah, apa benda bodoh datang sini, suruh company datang sini tengok rumah ni besar ke kecil. Okay, so and then kita ada personal interaction. That one you can on your own. I don't think that I put this in the final examination, sebab macam it's very easy to understand, and then macam it is a common thing. Okay, it is common to happen that kind of thing dekat dalam organisation. Okay, so communication and knowledge management. Part of a manager's responsibility in fostering an environment conducive to learning and effective communication is to create learning and capabilities throughout the organisation. These opportunities should extend from the lowest to the highest level in all areas. So dekat sini, I just simplify to you lah kan. Macam baca-baca lah. Okay, communication and knowledge management ni benda apa? Nanti bila awak dah kerja nanti, dia akan ada yang mana kata apa, knowledge ni, belajar ni adalah satu proses, is a continuous process. Kan dalam hadis katakan, belajarlah daripada from the cradle until the apa, daripada buayan hingga ke liang lahat, macam tu lah kan. Okay, kita belajar kat sini, kita tunjuk kita everyday we learn something new. Okay, bila dah kerja nanti, one of ways to keep the employees to be motivated is through management of knowledge, yang mana nanti every now and then akan ada sharing session how to use this kind of thing. Contohnya macam the easiest example would be kalau management of knowledge ni, contohnya macam dekat university, mana-mana university, research university, when a PhD students want to defend the thesis ke, ada orang kata panggil Viva voce apa semua tu kan. Okay, so nanti dekat situ it is like macam seminar tau, dia macam seminar, presentation apa semua tu. So nanti nak panggil audience, okay, the committee members of that Viva ataupun Viva thesis punya presentation tu, the committee of that session will email to all the postgraduate student dengan in general to the community of that faculty. Dia cakap dijemput datang untuk menonton Viva voce lah, untuk tengok apa semua ni. Okay, macam mana dia bagi message tu, through email ke, iklan dekat website ke, those kind of thing. Okay, nampak tak? Knowledge management tu, you are sharing knowledge, kongsi knowledge through medium of communication, semua tu just to invite untuk tengok dia punya findings of that PhD punya candidates. Okay, very very fruitful session tau. Okay, nanti you dah besar pula, dah buat undergrad nanti, okay, rajin-rajin lah tengok Viva your seniors yang buat PhD apa semua. Very very fun, look at their findings, apa macam dia buat. So nanti you can have a predisposed punya thought on how to further your studies in master or even PhD. Okay, alright. Okay, an example from Intech ni kan. So yang ni apa ni, managers responsible to manage on ways that knowledge can be shared with the community in and out of the organisation. Okay, so a good example from Intech. Okay, kalau macam contoh terdekat kita kan, sama je kaedahnya, tapi selalunya macam nak dekat, selalunya bila nak dekat tax punya e-filing apa semua tu kan, there will always be a class yang tunjuk macam how to fill up your form untuk income tax punya assessment ni. Okay, so nanti every year akan ada lah, dia akan tolong siapa yang new staff ke, ataupun ada new system ke, the lecturers itself tu, so the lecturers themselves will work together to help, okay, the other lecturers, dia orang punya colleague. So nanti sama-sama buat kerja, senang lah jadinya. Okay, kalau ada research daripada lecturers suka, let's say in statistics ke, let's say in economics ke, let's say in physics ke, semua benda tu bila dia ada findings, so akan share dengan dia orang punya colleagues. Okay, just expose je benda-benda tu, sebab this is a continuing process of learning. Memanglah kalau kita mengajar benda sama, lama-lama bosan juga. Motivation tu akan dwindle at the end of the day. Okay, akan jatuh, akan macam berkurangan. So to keep up with the motivation, we need to be refresh. We need to refresh ourselves with new findings of in whatever field apa semua tu. Just nak datang dengar pun tak ada masalah. Okay, alright. So, communication and customer service. Managers in service organisation need to make sure that employees who interact with customers are communicating appropriately and effectively with those customers. Managers must recognise three components in any service delivery process, which are the customer itself, the service organisation, and the individual service provider. Okay. Okay, kalau macam customer is the components, okay, the components of good customer service kan. Without the customer, kita apa motif sangat ada communication customer service. Okay, so dekat sini customer kita tak boleh control tau. Kita tak boleh nak control how our customers talk. Okay, what's in their minds ke apa semua tu kita takkan tahu. Okay, but then we can minimize the probability of we can enhance our customer service. Okay, terbanyak benda. Contohnya macam dalam your textbook tu dia cakap kalau dalam Ritz-Carlton Hotel tu dia ada collect data untuk dia punya kata apa, loyal customers kan. Kalau jenis yang bila repeating customers yang datang, tourist datang apa, masuk duduk kat hotel tu, bila kata dia tanya feedback apa kami boleh tambah for your service. Okay, dia kata nanti tambahkanlah benda lain. Kalau kita setakat bilik bersih tak juga. So macam dia ada konsep personalisation kat situ. Ada this one customer kata, I would love to be served with chocolate cake as I enter my room. Okay, nanti dia akan provide lah kata apa, provide dekat dalam bilik customer tu dengan chocolate cake. Macam tu lah. So I mean, apa lagi, macam selalunya busboy kan, yang bawa bag tu kan, okay, bawa sambil bawa bag tu, akan dengar lah conversation with the customer, cakap okay, where do you want to celebrate your birthday. So nanti busboy tu dia encourage that busboy tu, the management lah, bos kata kau dengar je conversation diorang, bukan kita nak mengumpat, tapi we want to enhance our communication punya performance tu. Okay, kata apa, dengar-dengar, okay, let's say kalau ada birthday ke, okay, nanti dia pukul 12 malam tu dia sambut lah macam surprise. So jadi macam rasa macam alamak happynya, feel so appreciated. Okay, benda-benda macam tu. Alright, and then okay, individual service provider ni or contact employee, the quality of the interpersonal interaction between the customer and the contact employee does influence customer satisfaction, especially when the service encounter isn't up to expectation. So dekat sini, the individual service provider is anyone who deals directly with the, orang kata apa, with the customers lah. Contohnya customer service kat bahagian nak bayar bills ke apa ke. You know, macam baru-baru ni kan, case yang Minah yang campak ramen dekat kedai sushi, yang video tu yang buat rambut kan, Nadia tu kan. Okay, makan mahal-mahal tak apa pula. Okay, mana 150i pergi salon apa semua kan. Okay, tengoklah customer service. Okay, the customer service, si Nadia tu cakap dia tak bayar sebab apa? Sebab she was being si Raisha nama kan. Okay, pandai kan, Raisha tu yang gemuk tu, yang hodoh tu, dia pergi, okay, si Nadia tu pergi salon Raisha tu, and then dia suruh basuh rambut, tapi dia pergi basuh rambut dia sendiri. Si Raisha tu basuh rambut dia sendiri. Jadi orang tu marah lah. Dia macam just storm out the store, tak bayar langsung. Lepas tu marah lah, startlah drama-drama swasta. Okay, orang tu expose orang ni expose dia punya si Raisha tu, macam-macam jadinya. Okay, bad customer service, it stems off bad customer service. Orang customer tu ada nak basuh rambut dia, kita basuh rambut kita. Tak pernah dia buat orang macam tu. Okay, layaklah kalau dia tak bayar 150. Sebab dia servis pun tak habis lagi, dia terus dia macam basuh rambut dia. Macam, kau kenapa nak tiba-tiba dah macam orang gila dah. Okay, that is my personal take on this kind of issue. Okay, nampak tak how relevant communication in this time. Okay, alright. Okay, the importance of employee input. Okay, ni dah kerja nanti, bila dah kerja nanti kan, you always have this satisfaction tau. Memang akan ada tak puas hati. You macam, kalau nak jadi macam orang yang macam indifference, macam kau buat pun boleh, kau tak buat pun boleh tu ada. Okay, there's also a good chance yang ada orang macam tu dekat organisation. Tapi if you are an active person in that organisation ataupun in that company, you would want to voice out your opinion tau. You want to voice out your opinion. Okay, tapi tak tahu macam mana. Your opinion tu is what we call as the organisation employee input. Okay, pentingnya sebab macam you can macam boleh meluahkan lah. Kalau kita setakat meluahkan kat klik kita, tak ada jalan ke mana. Kita nak meluahkan kepada benda yang, kepada pihak yang betul-betul boleh, orang kata apa, boleh dengar, boleh ambil tindakan dengan kita punya opinion tu. Okay, alright. Okay, in today's challenging environment, companies need to get input from the employees. When an employee had an idea about a new way of doing something, such as reducing costs, improving delivery time, and so forth and so on, it went into the suggestion box, where it usually sat until someone decided to empty the box. Business people frequently joke about the suggestion box, and cartoonists lambasted the futility of putting ideas in the employee suggestion box. Okay, maksud benda ni, orang bisnes macam, dia macam tak nak dengar tau. There's always a situation in which the top managers don't want to hear anything from the subordinates because of the status and the position. Dia macam tak dengar, because who are you to tell me anything? Like, does it affect largely to my organisation? Okay, macam tu lah fikir dia. Kita ni macam, one way, okay, employee input ni, listening to employee is one way of motivating our employees, okay. Nanti dah jadi bos besar, janganlah kita kerek kan, jadi ambil ACCA ke, nanti jadi CFA, ambil Chartered Financial Analyst ke, ambil CFA exam, lepas tu nanti dapat pangkat senior kalau engineer kan. Alright, so kat situ tu janganlah kita nak kerek-kerek, okay. Kita kena dengar apa staff kita cakap, sebab dia macam dia mungkin akan ideal untuk kurangkan kos ke, buat benda yang baik untuk company kita. Macam tu lah, okay. So okay, how to let employee knows their input matters, okay. Provide whole town hall meetings, okay, every month ke, every every quarter of the year kan, okay. Buatlah town hall meeting dekat dewan besar. Okay, nanti CEO akan tanya, okay, what do you want for this company? Okay, what is there any dissatisfaction that you want to express? Okay, while we are here, macam tu kena lah bagi tahu, okay. And then provide information about what's going on, good and bad, okay. Bagi tahu your staff the condition, the current situation of the company, whether you are in a good position ke, whether you are in a bad time ke, macam duit tak ada ke, kena bagi tahu. Bukannya kalau dia macam tu lah, macam if we tell our I don't think there's a harm in telling your employees the financial position of the company, sebab kalau to me lah, okay, in my opinion, it enhances the understanding of employees. Macam orang kata apa, the resistance, okay, the resistance level can be reduced, sebab orang okay faham. Maksudnya no more secrecy, kena bagi tahu macam mana, okay. And then invest in training, buat training banyak-banyak, okay. Analyze problem together, okay. Buat, okay, managers dengan employees sama-sama berganding bahu, buat kerja tu, buat kerja ni, bukan setakat nak mengarah je, okay. And then make it easy for employees to give input by setting up different ways for them to do something, okay. To do so, okay. For example, online ke, suggestion box ke, pre-printed cards and so on so forth, okay. Alright, ethical communication. Ethical communication includes all relevant information, is true in every sense, and is not deceptive in any way. Okay, on the other hand, unethical communication often distorts the truth or manipulates audiences. Okay, kalau ini macam unethical communication ni, dia macam the way how you communicate tu, bila berborak tu, when you are conversing with your friends ke apa semua tu, you are trying to be manipulative. Okay, you want to, based on that communication tu, you want to take the full advantage of that person. Okay, this is real. There is no hypothetical punya situation. Manipulative communicator is always is a reality. Okay, it is not made up ke, it is not a myth ke. No, it is a reality that every organisation has to face, okay. It would also be unethical communication to selectively misquote, misrepresent numbers, distort visuals, and fail to respect privacy or information security needs, okay. Alright, so okay, ni dia punya ethical communication punya guideline. Okay, tengoklah kat sini, boleh baca, okay. Alright, okay, so that's all, okay. So that's all for topic number 8. Okay, please pray for me that I will be able to finish marking your mid-semester exam as soon as possible. Okay, I can upload another video controlling. Okay, and then insyaAllah kalau saya dapat upload video controlling this week, I can actually finish the course by next week, topic 10 operations management. Okay, so doakanlah nanti bila dah habis syllabus nanti saya tak kacau awak dah. You just have to finish all the assignment ke apa semua tu. Okay, finish, nanti you boleh fokus untuk subjek lain. Okay, so that's all for today. Thank you so much. I appreciate your effort in listening to my videos, and I thank you that you understand my situation here. I hope that you guys are stronger, okay, to endure this time. Okay, tak boleh nak pergi kelas apa semua. Okay, but sebenarnya I pun enjoy juga PKP ni. Okay, alright, so thank you very much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.